Well, there's new piece of equipment here. Sitting out here, the field cultivator. You can see it's got drag harrows on it. Well, Glencoe Yield Builder 8400. Yes, if you're wondering, we pulled off over there, backed in here as fast as we could to try and get this, well, in here as far as we could out of the way of the semi and anything else we got to pull through here. Bought this at the Polk Auction Company sale on the 29th. So yeah, okay, these are 8-foot harrow sections. They don't stick out as far as I thought they did. And they're still out a good ways. This is a 14-foot machine, so they stick out, well, more than a foot on each side. But it's an 11 shank Glencoe. It's got soybean shanks on it right now. Doesn't have the twisted cups, which we got a whole bunch of them. I'll include a video or a picture of it here. I'll also include the picture. Well, I don't know if I'll include anything else on there, but it's got the hydraulic adjust discs, which I really like about it. The dog's now climbing under it, checking it out. Bought it on Tuesday the 29th and brought it home today, which is Friday the 1st. Okay, so that must be if we have it go that way, it's deeper. If we have it go that way, it's shallower? I don't know what you'd call it. But it's got a wrench here for everything, which I didn't know where the hell that was. It's got one of these. We got another one of these bars for it that are threaded and everything. We got a real good deal on all the shanks they had. They bought a big thing of them. That guy watches this video. I don't think he will, but thank you for that great deal again. These shanks here, the reason why it has a couple 5 of these and the 6 of those, it's because you go through, you pull this bolt, you pull this bolt, you pull this bolt out. Maybe it's just these. No, it's these 3 you pull out. You pull this shank out, you put a different shank in, and it's a ripper. You get 4 extra inches of depth for a ripper shank, which those ripper shanks are absolutely massive. That's on there. I think that cylinder's all the way out currently, so that would be as far up as those would go. It's quite nice. I mean, these are as solid as they can be. I mean, we looked at some other ones. A 714 John Deere went for about $6 grand. We weren't going to spend anywhere near that. There was a cheap little Glencoe 11 shank that sold. We didn't really like it, but it was a last resort. That went for $2 grand. I didn't even want it for $2 grand really. But these harrows on the back here have less than 3 to 400 acres on them, so they're basically brand new. We paid half price for the other shanks, which most of them were brand new. I think all except like 2 or 3. And the arms that came down, or the ripper arms, we got for free. Here you're talking to them before it sold, right before it sold, and they were saying, or we were talking to him about it, and he was saying how he had the extra parts. Here's the serial number if anyone wants to see it, and all the patents. We've got the original. I don't know if it's the original to this service manual or it's It's an original service manual, and it's got a lot of nice stuff in it. That'll probably wash off, I don't know. Yeah, it's quite a nice machine though. I really like it. It'll be nice for soybean ground, but the 40-acre field that's over there, we call that Ed's 40 because my grandpa Edward bought it. But that field, we're gonna have to borrow the ripper that we used this year out here and on the other field for that field, because that field yielded horrible. There's a hard pan on this headland because it used to be that our 40 acres was off, secluded from the rest of the 160, so the headland was down here at the road. Well, now it's over here by the pivot, and there's still a hard pan over at the road where it yielded horrible. Like, it didn't even come close to paying for its own seed. So we'd use the nice thing about the ripper shanks on this is we can put them on and go and do headlands, and if we want to just rip up corn ground, like we'll have corn out here maybe next year after corn or after harvest, we'll rip it or something like that. I haven't actually seen what this is, and I've got no idea what that is. I'll have to explore that sometime when it's not getting darker and darker out here. Oh, yeah, there's the field cultivator. It's got its extra sections there. Yeah, it's got good tires on it, walking tandems. They're all good looking. Very, very heavy machine. Heavily built. It's a heavy son of a gun. It really is. It's very heavy. I'd hook my Super 88 to it and push it back in there further, but I'd be afraid to. The drawbar on the Super 88's getting kind of old, and it's going to get a replacement in it because I need it to be wider so I can put balls and whatnot in it to tow trailers. But we were talking, it's like that might break something on this. But yeah, it's also a very big cylinder in the middle. I've never messed with one of these, but I've heard from people they're a very nice machine. Well, if you have any experience with one of these, leave it down in the comments. And if you enjoy what I do, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you'd like to see more about the farm, follow us on Instagram at Steers Family Farms, or at our Facebook page, Steers Family Farms, or like us on Facebook. And yeah, if you like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Have any questions about the farm, just ask down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.